you have to press the Save Settings button and then the Delete Viewer button. And so that's a thing with the Simion chatbot config and how the Python scripts have access to these text fields and so on. And so I think I didn't press the button the right way. Yeah, okay. Now we can see that the welcome mat script says, yeah, okay, if your cryptolyzer successfully removed from the list, and right next to it that I joined the stream for the first time because yeah, I'm still online on my on the Twitch website, and it says welcome cryptolyzer to my stream, like our first welcome message. So welcome cryptolyzer to my stream, and then we should have a direct or whisper message which shows down here. So yeah, I can clear that script out again. So this is how you remove viewers from your list, and if you want to remove all of you, or if you want to clear your list, then this part becomes handy. So, but it's a little bit risky and dangerous because you really delete all your viewers, and that's why you have to make some yeah, also some secure settings, like check this checkbox, press save settings, and then delete all viewers. And you should see them deleted all viewers, and of course these three are still online on my channel, so they directly join again. And this is the way how you can clear your viewer list. I don't really know when you will need it, but yeah, maybe you can use this directory. Oh, it's on the other screen, and there you have your whole scripts. You can also see in here, and access this welcome mat directory, and you can see a bunch of files in here. So the file that matters to us is the custom settings.json, and you can edit this with or open this with Notepad, or like I use Notepad++, and these would, and you would see something like this. And this is the saved file where the script stores your messages and your viewers. So yeah, and in this file you can directly edit your messages, delete them, add new one, or edit your viewers, and so on. But before we're gonna do this, we have to completely close our streamer's chatbot, because if we don't do that and just reload the script, it's overwriting our new changes in here. Close this, yes, yeah, and then we can edit our messages like we want. So here we can now really edit messages. Hello, viewer, let us just say hello viewer. It's enough. So just a little editing, and let us add some more message like hello world. I'm really bad in creative things. So yeah, important is that you write a comma here, but though not for the last entry, for the last item. That's very important. And you should make a backup file before you edit your real file, because if you just forget one comma or something, yeah, you can just crash this whole file. Because if you now open, let's check that again. Yeah. So after this shortcut because OBS is sometimes shitty. We are now in our Streamlabs setboard again, and we keep in mind that we didn't write a comma in here. And if we now wait, should it put out? Maybe it saves it, no? Yeah. So it's completely empty now because the bot says, oh, that's not a valid JSON file I have there because one single comma is missing. Yeah, so I reset all to default and destroy all the work you had with it. So that's really risky to edit something in this file, but as long as you make a backup file, you should be fine. So that's basically all I have to say to this script. Yeah, if you want more, then like this video, subscribe to my channel. The videos that appear normally appear here are in German, of course, and but maybe I want to do another tutorial video to my auto off. That's my second one. So thank you for visiting my video and for using this script. I am trying my best to make it as good as I can for you, and yeah, I hope this video could help you a bit further to yeah, take a look behind the script. If you have any
stream, you can use it for giveaways, you can use it for buying some that come prizes. Currency here, if you go and you go down here, you'll see it right here. Now the first thing when you come up, this is going to be a list of your they have. What you want to do, edit, here is where you can actually title whatever you want your currency to be called. For me, because I'm, you know, they have all they have to do with it. I have your different levels here. So if I have a regular iterator on host, it allows people to buy songs, you know, and that's good. This is one of the key things I like about it, is the fact that now somebody just can't come in and automatically spam or troll you with some stupid song. They actually have to stick around and earn some money before they can actually do a song request. So again, that promotes people to that are your regulars that come in and view your stream, or they actually have the fact that currency stream for everything they're going to get. Okay, so out which I'll press. I'm not so it's just an earn for being there and supporting you. All right, so the second thing is commands. Now games and everything in here has commands, but this specifically is for commands that aren't already built into Streamlabs. So the first thing that you can do, and this is what I have done, is I've actually gone to paste bin. Okay, and then I have gone and listed every single command that is in the chatbot, including games, song requests, everything that you can do is listed. And when you go to paste bin, you can make an account, list all your commands, and then copy paste that link that they provide you into here. Bring this edit up because it'd be the same thing. But then you can make a command, call it exclamation point commands, whatever. I have it set for permission to everyone, and then under general group, and then what when they type this for, what you could do in the chat box, things that I've used. Also, I've put a couple of my Twitter, which I'm very active on. You can click that. If you want to see my YouTube channels, you can do the exclamation point YouTube, and it'll respond to that areas, just like I was thing that you want all in
Hello everyone and welcome to a quick tutorial on how to get the scripts tab up and running in your Unquot. So the first thing you want to do when you have Unquot open is make sure that your
my YouTube documentation. You can set this in the Streamlabs site. I wouldn't do it through here. What you have now is you have a connected page. It should say that it's connected. It should say like successfully connected, like it does here, and it says who the moderators are. There's like this little bar here you can type in. It will actually type for you in chat. If it's on Streamer, it will use your Streamer account, for me Truey, to type something in your chat if you post it. You can even use the emotes here. If you set it on bot, it will use your bot account to tweet. So you can make some funny things. You can say beep boop or something. That's what I do sometimes. With your bot account, if you don't want to stream, type it yourself. You can always go to your Twitch side and type it there, but it's just another way of doing it, right? And with the bot, it's way handier to do it like this. Otherwise, you have to log in and out, and well, that's just not handy. This is the dashboard. Because if you start with something, you can actually add them by pressing this plus button. Type a command here. I recommend always typing something starting with an exclamation mark. Because if you start with an exclamation mark, people have to type it in the chat as well. If you do exclamation mark bot, then people have to type exclamation mark bot for the command to trigger. Otherwise, if they type bot, the command triggers already. You don't want that. So you can say something like uptime. How many points it costs. We gonna look into the point system in a second, but I would recommend getting normal commands on 0. You want it in your stream chat. Group you can set it on only point minimum amount of hours. Only you, only editors. Well, you can have a lot of those. What I recommend with the commands is getting for the uptime. Is getting uptime. Clicking on the plus exactly points. Recommended if you do the payout low as well. So like that. It's whatever you want. 3. Yes. I know. Actually, you want if you're. Also, there's my other socials.
is 500 because it's 100%. If we set this to 50%, the max it could pick is 250 points. So these ones are if you want to play really strict and everyone has the same rules. Otherwise, it's gonna be we have a jackpot mode. If you enable your jackpot, there's also so this is the minimum amount the jackpot will ever be. And then there's the current jackpot. This one is a bit finicky. In order for this to update, if viewers have played it, you have to reload the script. But you can also update the current jackpot here. 100 points for each death you have. You can just edit it here and put in the new number. And when you hit save settings, it will update to this one. Then there's a checkbox for allowing users to check the jackpot size. Which that means that if this is checked, users can do exclamation mark gamble and the word in this box below here, by default it's jackpot. If they use gamble, exclamation mark gamble space jackpot, it will show them exactly how big the current jackpot is. How many points I can win if to win it. And then there's the response, or if they call for that. Let's head straight on. We got cooldowns. Nothing too fancy. We got a checkbox for use cooldown messages. If this is checked, the bot will answer when the command is on cooldown. If not, it will just not follow the command. You have a cooldown in seconds. you have a cooldown response. This is a general cooldown, so for all users. And then you have user-specific cooldowns and the user-specific response. And lastly, you have a checkbox to ignore cooldown for the caster. So the broadcaster can spam or test or whatever. By default, in Stream and Chatbot, the caster doesn't have cooldowns, but here you're given an option. Either have it or not. The last one we have that is for all game modes is responses. This is the messages the bot will output whenever you roll and win or don't have enough points, etc. So the first one is basically the base response. So if someone does gamble and gamble, let's say 100 points, it's gonna say rolled and what value they rolled. If you hover over these ones, you will see that or curly brackets, 0 curly bracket is roll value. And if you do it with 1 in the middle instead, it's gonna be the user. Then we have not enough currency response. These are pretty straightforward. The win response, the lose response, gambling more than you have, gambling too much response, gambling too little. If you try to gamble below the minimum allowed amount, an info response on how to gamble. If you use the command without a number after, it will tell you that you have to put an amount after. And a response for when someone wins the jackpot. That is basically the responses we have. So let's head on to the 5 different game modes. The first one I said was just simply roll over 60 to win points, roll 99 or 100 to triple your points, or everything else and you lose points. No customizations. So that's the Revel game mode. If you put it to Revel Advanced, we have some extra settings here. We have the interval for the rolls. It can start with, by default, it's starting with 0 and ending with 100. The win chance is 40%, so the last 4 numbers, the first or the highest 4 numbers is going to be winning. We're also allowed to triple win, which means that we triple our points instead of just double them like we do when we win. And we have the chance here, so it's going to be 2%, so 2 numbers, 99 and 100. Then we have minimum bet amount. Let's say I don't want my viewers to be wuses, so we're gonna put 100 here. They can't roll less than one or gamble less than 100 points. I don't want them to like go all crazy, so let's say they can't roll more than 1,000 points. If they try, it will just fail and tell them to adjust their bet size. The next game mode we have is random. So this is just completely random. You still have a minimum roll value, a max roll value, win chance, and max and min bet amounts. It's pretty straightforward. Since it doesn't really matter, you can have the win chance be 50%. They won't still be able to figure out which numbers are winning ones because it's completely random. Then we have the percentage game mode, which also got min roll value and max roll value, min amount and bet amount. It's worth to notice though that if you go higher than 100 here, users can win a lot more. And it's said so in the tooltip as well, so you shouldn't miss it. And the last one we have is a single number. We have the minimum roll value, the maximum roll value, we got the minimum bet amount, we got the max bet amount. These are similar for most of the game modes. And then we put the winning numbers separated by space. So you can see that 42, 69, and 100 is going to win here. And the last one we have is the win multiplier. You will multiply the bet size by this amount if they win on any of these numbers. don't forget to save settings when you are done messing with this and feel happy about what you've enabled. If you somehow feel like, oh shit, I removed all of the responses, you can press restore default settings and it will go back to the default settings that the script comes with. If you have other questions, you can open the readme.txt. And if you still have questions even after that, you can just go on the top right corner, press the question mark, and join community Discord, and I will be there to answer any of your questions. It's also in the community Discord where you will find the latest version of the script. Thanks for watching.
I see how much you're pushing yourself.
I didn't ask for the Iron Fist. I'm just trying to do what's
Hei, Aline, ce fac, mă, băiatule?
I'm fighting for what
Uite,
Trebuie să-mi fac o listă. Pentru bot. Trebuie să fac o listă. Unde dracu să postez lista aia?
nu știu.
Edit pad.org. O să fac un pad ăsta. Download and save. More.
Dar pentru ce mă botul?
Să te joci, să interacționezi cu serverul. Da, asta.
Tu? Pentru ce platformă e?
Ce zici tu?
Pentru ce platformă e?
Pentru Twitch și asta.
Înțelegi, nu e pentru YouTube.
Ba da, e și pentru YouTube, dar trebuie să găsesc undeva. A, uite aici. Vulcan. Să fac o listă de comenzi. Așa. Command list. 2 puncte. Ruletă, așa. Ce mai avem noi pe asta cu comenzi? Ruletă. Ce dracu mai am eu? Points. Ok. Ok. După aceea. Vii pe Lolic?
Nu. Nu se poate.
Păi, why?
Nu se migo. Oare de ce?
Ce ai pățit, mă?
Ale,
Stai să oprezi live-ul? Sau?
nu știu ce. Oricum mai joc, mai bag un meci.
Ah. Nu, dar ce ai pățit? Că mi s-a părut că ai o voce așa supărată rău.
Nu e pe tableta acum așa.
Am înțeles. Am crezut că ai pățit ceva. Sau
Nu.
S-a auzit, zici că erai pe aproape de plâns.
Nu, că azi mi-a mers bine, ca un alta.
A,
De ce să pui?
limbi alea, am înțeles.
Nu, s-a dormit, am ațipit mai înainte. Am văzut că faci live și am să intru un pic.
Am înțeles. Stai să încercăm să facem haste. Ia, haste. The cops are patrolling the area.
Ce-ai făcut, mă? Ți-ai făcut alt cont?
De ce? De stream?
De LOL.
A, da, bă, că mi-au dat ăștia bani, ce ai?
De ce? Ce-ai făcut? Ce-ai făcut, mă?
Bă, nimic, ce eu o să fac, Doamne ferește, ce dracu fac eu?
Ai făcut ce?
Eu nu fac nimic, ca boss, eu cu minte ce ai. Eu nu înjur, nu-mi bag la morților când pedează toate liniile. Nu fac,
Am înțeles.
nu fac nimic.
Aoleu. Mi-a venit de contul ăla. Ia zi, nu vrei
Auzi,
să la
boss.
palme? Pleci un pic?
Stai puțin, stai puțin. Boss, ok. Hai să vedem următorul. Ce comenzi mai avem pe aici? Ne punem pe Be Right Back. Ne punem pe Intermission, ia. Și Chatbox. Avem Chatbox aici, mă, ia să vedem. Ham. Ia, apare pe chat. Hai că apare, mă, ce ai. Ha. A apărut ha. Bă, trebuie să fac lista cu comenzi la boot ca să se distreze lumea. Am pus boss-ul, am pus pool-ul, betting-ul. Thank you for subscribing. Am pus... Ce dracu? Gamble? Merge Gamble? Sau ăla era pentru YouTube? Gamble 20. Trebuie să meargă. Hai că merge. Gamble. Rulet, mă? Ia stai. Roulette 30. Asta, cred că asta nu merge. Și cred că asta îl pun deasupra aici. Command list, ok. Următorul. Ce dracu mai avem noi la bot?
Nici tu nu știi.
Asta trebuia să-l facă ăștia, dar le-am dat eu, moderator, dar... Na, băieții e pe... fără plată, de la cum vreau să cheamă, pe șomaj.
Am înțeles.
Def. Ia mă, ia scrie def. În chat. Vedem dacă merge.
Dad.
Def, ia.
Des. Oh, da. 0.
Ok. Ce comenzi mai are, mă, autistul ăsta de boot? Bootul ăsta autist. Haste, pull, da.
Ai văzut-o, mă, pe Neco? Neco.
Mă, am altă pizdă pe să moară așa.
Da, băi, de capul meu, băi.
Am avut dreptate, nu? Așa e, nu?
Perfectă dreptate.
Am înțeles. Hai că rip. Gata, frate, eu văd că mi-am făcut bootul, funcționează perfect. Am făcut și lista de comenzi. Points. Haste. Challenge. FFA. Boss.
Cum merge, mă, pis?
Mamă,
Ia zi la perfect. Nu mă tentează.
Challenge. O să începem imediat. Termin de făcut ăsta cu bootul și cu toate astea. Așa e. Ia intră, mă, aici, ți arată comanda? Ia intră pe link-ul ăla, ți arată comenzile? Ți arată comenzile?
Întreg nu.
Ți-am dat pe link acolo.
Da, și să întreg numele.
Nu, înseamnă că nu merge.
O, da, în programare.
Vezi comenzile?
Da, rău. Point, haste, FFA, boss. Mi-arată.
Hai să vedem. Vulcan și Anknou. Ha, lol.
Yes, e ăla.
Cum fac, mă, un red only? Aștept să-mi intre pisicuța.
Miau, miau.
Nu, nu tu. Tu ești mutant.
Da. Oh.
Gata, mă, ia încearcă ăsta, stai așa. Ia încearcă să dai semnul exclamării commands. COMMANDS. Hai să pun încărcătorul la telefon. Deci semnul exclamării COMMANDS. Oho! Ia vezi. Viewer. De ce dracu nu merge cum am pus-o eu? Trebuia să spună numele tău.
Da, știu.
Viewer. Command. Hai să vedem. Trebuie să fie numele tău. Stai așa că mai fac o dată. Stai așa. A dracu programarea asta.
Dacă aș avea timp liber, aș face și eu.
Ia uite-te. Ia vezi acum. Ia încearcă acum. Deci trebuie să pun semne exclamării. Semne așa username. Ia să vedem dacă merge acum. Da, mă, merge.
Gata, mă.
Mamă, iubesc programarea să moară Tarzan.
O, știu ce zici.
Aia simplificată, nu aia grea. Și
Mi-e
dacă
greu.
apeși pe ăsta, ți arată comenzile? Zice să bagi o parală, nu?
Fii atent, îmi cere parolă. Required.
Volcan. Scrie Volcan.
Cu V mare?
Nu, V normal. Volcan. Save a document as a web page.
Nu, ci că wrong password.
Cu V mare încearcă.
Wrong password. Nu e nici...
Îl las pe BBI-ul ăsta. Îl las pe ăla. Cu V mare, nu?
Stai să... mă, e cu V mic. Să vezi. Da, e cu V mic.
Atunci cum fac? Hai că mă duc pe Facebook. Pe pagina mea. Unde aș putea eu să salvez de asta online? Să fie read-only, doar să citească cineva. Cum aș putea să fac chestia asta oare? Bă, da, am reușit să-l fac să apară. Nu e chiar așa de grea programarea asta. Normal. Hai să vedem ce mai pot să mai fac. Așa, să pun Facebook-ul meu.
Bă, fii antenă. Dacă intră pe link-ul ăla și bagă parola ta, aia Volcan, poți să ștergi tot documentul.
Da, știu. Să încerc să găsești ceva Instagram.
Nu, mă, bagă și tu în descripție la ăsta, la chat, adevărat. În descripție. Că așa dacă, nu știu.
Nu, o să găsesc eu o soluție. Am lăsat-o pe Bitstream ăla, că pot să-l modific eu. V3-ul ăla. Să rămână.
Salut, ce faci?
Prins cu